Secondly, I was intending to act assertively on the container tax bill that I introduced this morning, but since there is such great interest, I'm going to seize the moment and start with the end in mind and say that I look forward to working with the administration. I look forward to working with your office and the competent, capable staff that have been working closely with my office in bringing this bill to reality. I look forward to working with Councilman Heenan and his staff and all of the members of council that will move us to crafting a measure that is less regressive, more sustainable, and casts the net wider. That's what I'm asking my colleagues to keep in mind. I learned 15 years ago during the administration of Mayor Street, when we were debating stadiums, the value and the beauty of multiple ideas around a measure so that there's a win-win for everybody. I also learned that there's no monopoly on ideas. And so my staff, as I requested, did the homework, which is what we do well. I asked for alternatives along with Councilwoman Blackwell from the very beginning with the Mayor's Commission on Pre-K. Let's look and see what's out there in the universe. And we discovered Baltimore. So this is not an original idea, but it was successfully passed in Baltimore, and anything that's successfully done by a peer city gives me the license to explore how we can do it, look at it, craft it in Philadelphia in a way that there's a win-win for everybody. So let me close by saying this. If the goal is to provide a sustainable proposal that will allow for universal pre-K, which is a laudable goal by our mayor, a necessary initiative, long overdue, and as I just learned yesterday, 80% of our city's voters said yes to this ballot question. So they are expecting us to do something. So if our goal is to provide a sustainable proposal that will allow for universal pre-K for all, improvements in access to recreation centers for all, the rebuild of recreation centers by people who live in those neighborhoods. Let me repeat that. The rebuild of those rec centers and libraries by people who live in those neighborhoods for all, community schools for all, then this tax needs to be shared by all, from soda to Perrier. I look forward to the debate. That's the business we're in, and legislation happens when we are all focused on a goal and looking for a win-win scenario. Thank you, Mr. President.